Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. Today we're going to do a new mod map tour of Cantabria Infinite. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, as you can see, I normally start in the game. I put us in new farm mode, but this happened on a previous map. I can't remember for the life of me what it was, but I wanted to show you guys the 4 options you have when you start in here. So this is in new farmer mode. This is a really cool map. So before we dive into this, let's take a look in the mod hub. This is for PC Mac players only. It is 440.39 megabytes, not too big. It's by Critical. And let me jump over to there real quick. It has required mods, global company. So I have global company loaded in here already. This is a huge production map. Well, maybe not huge as far as the map size goes, but there's tons of production, tons of different crops. Yeah, there is a lot going on this. So we are going to have some fun trying to figure it all out. We're definitely going to do a flyover of the map, and we're going to try to figure out a lot of the stuff. So let's take a look here. So our start farm, if we come back in here, so we have farming. You start with a farm, fields, and machinery to start your career as a farmer. Cattle raising, you start the game with a cow stable as well as machinery dedicated to livestock. Your stable already has a cow. Beware that they are hungry. So I'm guessing they're not fed. And forestry, your thing is woods. It starts with land in the forest, a plank factory, and specialized machinery for felling. Or fruit trees. If you prefer to start with fruit trees, this is your option. You will have a field of apple and olive trees in addition to specialized machinery. So this might take me a bit to go through all, but we're going to start on farming. Oop. Double click it. And we'll let that load us in here. So we'll see where it puts us. But yeah, so this is a very interesting map. I'm kind of excited about this. There's lots of stuff going on here. So if we go back into the, while it's loading, go back into the mod hub. Cantabria Infinite is a multi-fruit and factory map based in the Agronios area in Cantabria, which is in Spain. Various starts available with custom training vehicles, agricultural, livestock, forestry, and entrepreneur. BGA, animals, compost, carrot, onions, hops, bamboo, millet, umbrella collector, salt water, gravel, quarry, global company, season compatible, factory system, needs global company to work. There's a sawmill, there's a biodiesel, there's an apple field, olives field, drying, desalination plant, so salt water equals water plus salt, oil factory, sugar factory, salads factory, dairy factory, pallets factory, soft drinks factory, juices factory, greenhouses, slaughterhouse, and a silage silo. Wow. All right. Well, it's ready to go. So let's go ahead and dive in here. This might be a bit of a map tour. Okay. What do we got here? Oh my goodness. This is cool. So this is your production map here. That is really cool. So it tells you kind of what can be made into what. That's very cool. The modder did that. Yeah, this is very cool. Very cool. Wow. Okay. Well, so is it just in, yeah. So we have it in Spanish over here, and then over here we have it in English. That's cool. So where are we at on the map? Let's go dive into here. So we're on new farmer mode, and we own a farm, or we're in the farm portion of it. So what do we start off with? Looks like the farm's over here, so we have that 837. Good lord. 303 and 240. I'm guessing that's because of what's on that property there. But yeah, there is lots of stuff. So there's different symbols for the factories, biodiesel. Uh-oh, that may not be good. If it's missing something in the XML. This probably is the animal area here. We just start off here. Point of sale 2, milk factory, olive field, dryer. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Lots of fruit types. Wow. Okay. We're going to take a look at some of this stuff as well. So we have a lot to go through on here. But starting at the top here, contracts. There are contracts available. So just be aware of that. That's actually an onion. I wouldn't think you'd be able to do onions with those. Interesting. Going over here, start off with $200,000. Which is, that's different. That's just, sorry, it just shocked me. There's like $200,000, which is cool. But I guess, yeah, anyhow, regardless. And you have some equipment here for farming, looks like. And we have many different sell points in here. And going across, we got your common crops, wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, cotton, sugar cane, eggs, wool, milk, wood chips, silage. Then we have the grass, hay, and straw. We have gas or diesel, slurry and manure. That I'm gonna go with is salads. Yeah, it looks like a salad. Juice, lots of stuff here. We have lettuce, tomatoes, cauliflower, strawberries. There's so many different fruit types on here. This is crazy. Crazy. I'm not gonna be able to know what all of them are. I can tell what some of them are based on if we go over to the map, but not all of them are on here. So has forage corn, has its own different. That's interesting. We'll take a look at that. There's a lot going on this map. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot. So we'll see if we can get through all of it. Bamboo, onions, carrots, hops, millet, and alfalfa. So bamboo, we have a bamboo field. We definitely have to go look at some of these different fields and take a look at some stuff. So we're over here at the shop. So again, we are going to do a fly around. So I'm going to walk around the shop here, and then we've got a lot of production buildings. So yeah, just bear with me. We have a lot to get through. So shop, pretty basic here. You have your way to get into the shop there. Let me speed us up just a little bit here. 3 times should work. We won't do that yet. Let's go. We can see what we're doing, and then we're going to lower the time down to, we can turn that off as well. Then we're going to lower that down to 1. Perfect. Okay, so looking around here, this is the store. Should have, yeah, here's the repair trigger cell point there for you, so you can get into it both sides, and you can drive through, which I think is pretty sweet. Does that go up any further? Doesn't look like it, but anyhow, there you have that portion of it here. So let's go ahead and take flight. So that is where the shop is at. That's your forestry. This is a cool map. I like the map layout just as it is without even the production. It still is a cool map. So we are going to dip down here, and what do we need to see next here? We're going to take a right. We'll head out here and take a look at some of the stuff out here. Yeah, there's a quarry up there. That's crazy. So if we swoop down here, I just want to make sure I don't miss anything as I'm flying by. Okay, we're gonna go straight first. There are some production stuff up there, or possibly some different stuff up there. I bet you that's where you start off with in the wood or the forestry mode there. What crops do we have out here? Is there anything we need to take a look at? Carrots, alfalfa. Okay, I don't think, what is 9? Field 9 is potatoes. Okay, we don't need to look at potatoes. We know what potatoes look like. Okay, so coming down here, we're going to take a look at this guy right here, which this is, what do we got here? Point of sale 4. So point of sale 4, we'll take a look. It looks like it's going to take, wow, there's lots of different stuff on here. Well, it's not going to take cotton. It's not going to take wool. So let's take all your basic crops, including root crops. Yeah, it looks like it's take all those crops there. And then going down here, it's going to take a lot of our produced items here. I'm not going to name all of them out by name, but you can see there if you need to pause and look at what it's going to take. There you have it. It's going to take those crops or those different products, and some of these are crops. So yep, it's going to take those various items here as a sell point. Then moving over here, we have, this looks like the BGA. Is it a BGA? It is. All right, let's go ahead and, so it is, wow. The BGA is $1.1 million. We're going to go ahead and add us in a boatload of cash because I feel like that's going to be a regular thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy, because I bet the BGA is not on here. No, it's not. So let's go ahead and buy it. Yes. Okay, now if we go over the BGA right there, moving all the way across, we will take a look at everything the BGA takes, because it could take some different stuff. Silage for a colossal price, and it's going to take hay and grass. It's also going to take manure for a colossal price, slurry for a colossal price, and that is everything it is going to take. So it looks like you have your bunker silos here. You have your, this is a digester? This is, that's cool that they have it up there like that, so you can kind of get into it. It might be kind of difficult, but there's your digestate storage there. You have 2 entrances in here into it, which I really like actually as a feature. So okay, let's head back into the map. All right, so I think we're gonna go take a look at this stuff before we keep going down here and taking a look at all the production. So let's go ahead and zoom back up this way. This is a this is a mouthful of a map right here. There is just so much going on. There we go. So we're gonna buy things as we go, I think, because that is, what is that? That is a farm silo, and that is the sawmill. So we're gonna buy that for 92,000. We're gonna buy that for 100,000. So pricey stuff here. So sawmill, wood, fuel. That's cool. They got that stuff there, and then we'll see what this thing outputs in a second. We'll take a look at here, and we have a farm silo over here if you wanted to use that. So farm silo there. Okay, so the sawmill, I'm looking over at, I'm glad they have it all listed out in over here in the mod hub. So sawmill, wood and diesel, so those are the things we saw, and it's going to produce wood chips, planks, and beams. So it's going to have 3 products. Let's go into the menu here, see if we can't. So we know what wood chips are going to be on here. I'm betting planks and beams. Those look like beams, those look like planks, those look like pallets. So there, planks and beams is what I'm betting on those right there. So we have that set up there for us, and then I wanted to head up here. So let's take a look up here at the sawmill. So forestry does look like a legitimate forestry map where you have, this is, good luck clearing this if you want to do farming up here. I don't think you would with all the farms down there, but definitely some mountainous forestry areas here. I do like that they lined kind of the trails or the roads with foliage, so you can kind of tell where you're going. So this is wood and wood chips. So this is just going to be, this should just be a sell point for wood and wood chips. So sawmills down here, they are going to take wood chips, and that is everything. Well, in addition to your wood. So you have wood there. I do like their labels on there, especially since they have them in both Spanish and English. That's kind of convenient. Now we'll head up here to take a look at the quarry, which is really cool. It seems like, so edge of the map, pretty cool up here actually. I like this quite a bit. So the quarry looks like a sell point based on the map icon, but we'll see down here what it's gonna do for us. Yeah, that's cool. This looks like it's gonna be a production plant. Let me look over here. Let's go, whoops, get out of that. So the quarry, that does look like a sell point. I don't see, I mean, we might find it later on, but the quarry, is it in here as a sell point? It is. It's going to take, I'm going to go with, that's probably gravel or rocks of some type. Maybe that's rocks, but anyhow, very cheap, looks like, of a product there. So the quarry, let me see what it says over here on the mod hub about the quarry. So quarry, because I thought I saw it on there. I swore I saw it on there. No, I'm not gonna be able to find it, of course. Yeah, factory system, greenhouses, juice factory, soft drinks, pallets factory, dairy factory, salads, sugar, oil, salination plant. Maybe I am missing something on here. I thought I saw that though. Yeah, I thought I saw that. Maybe not, though. Okay. Anyhow, so that looks like a fuel point, maybe then there. And that looks like, I don't know. Maybe you're gonna put rocks up here. Maybe that's the sell point for rocks, but then it doesn't make like a gravel. I thought I read gravel somewhere too. Let's see if anything looks like it might be gravel. I don't know. You might have to test that one out, but this is cool. Right here, direct sale of rocks there. So that looks like that's probably the sell point for rocks. Yeah, that is. So this looks like a more of a production area. So let's see if we can't buy this. 440,000. Okay, let's go into the global company menu here. Okay, there we go. That is helping us quite a bit. So this is what we're owning right now. So we bought the sawmill. So open up the overview menu. Here we go. This is what we should have been doing. So wood and diesel, boards, wood beams, wood chips. Perfect. All right, back. Let's go to the aggregates factory, which is where we are right now. If we open that up, processing lime. So if you want, put gravel and diesel in, you're going to get lime. If you want gravel and put gravel, salt, and diesel in, you're going to get fertilizer. So that's kind of cool. So there you go. That is what that is there for. So that's your diesel. That's going to be your output, and that's your input up there at the top. So that's fantastic. Now we got that squared away. Okay, where do we want to head next? So we're going to head Yeah, so we'll head back down here. We haven't even checked out the area that we start with yet, or the starting vehicles we have, but we'll get there. So we checked out some of this stuff here. So we're going to go down here and start checking through all of this. This looks like the majority of the production is going on down here. So I'm actually going to jump us over there. So I'm going to jump us to there. Okay, perfect. So now we're down here because there's no sense in us flying down when we've already seen it. So yeah, we'll start at this one right here. So it says direct sale point. So we are at the Market Lupa. So Market Lupa, let's find it on here. Market Lupa is going to take, looks like basic crops, not cotton. Going to take sugarcane, eggs, moving across. It's also going to take a lot of your produced items, or your, yeah, a lot of these items up here as well. Looks like salt there. It's also going to take, gosh, I wonder what that is. Is that rocks or is it not rocks? Maybe that's gravel. I don't know. Anyhow, I could not tell you. All right, moving across the way here, we have another sell point here, which just looks like it's going to take pallets, which will go into here. This is the spinnery. Okay, so maybe it is going to take pallets as well as the other stuff it normally takes. So move our way across here. Spinnery. Oh, nope. It's going to take wool and cotton, just wool and cotton. Okay. And then right down here, so this is going to be, so that we just started at that one, we moved to that one. That was where the shop was at right there, and we took a right and headed up this way. So kind of going straight now, going down this road, we're at the sale point here for milk, which also looks like it has a factory on it as well. So, which we're going to buy as we go through here. So now that we're on this one, we're going to purchase this section, which is $1 million, by the way. A lot of this stuff is super pricey. So yes, we're going to buy that. Okay, so right here is just a sale point. It's a sale point for milk. So it's a sale milk. So we're going to go in here. Sale milk, I'm assuming, is just going to take milk. Yes, it's just going to take milk. But over here, it looks like we have an input for water, for fuel, for who knows there. Oh, there we go. We have that. Inputs, outputs, dairy pallets. So it'll give us dairy pallets, but that's where the dairy pallets are going to spawn, it looks like. So yeah, it looks like it's like milk, empty pallets, water, and diesel, but we'll look at it in here again as well. Dairy factory. So yep, milk, empty pallets, which you can buy the empty pallets here, it looks like. Well, some of the stuff you can buy, which is cool. I like that they have that. You can't do that for the milk, but you can do it for the other stuff. So milk, empty pallets, water, and diesel. And let's look in here and see what we can find, what might be the dairy pallet. What might be the dairy pallet? That's probably the dairy pallet there, because that's a pretty pricey item. So that's probably the dairy pallet there would be my guess. Again, it's a guess for some of this stuff because I can't possibly go around test all these factories in a map tour video. And I think you guys understand that. Okay, so we took a look at that. Now the next one right across here, oh, you know, I kind of want to knock these guys out as well while we're down here. So yeah, let's just knock these guys out, and then we'll head up and we'll take a look at the sugar factory. So the compost, purchasing that land so we can get the compost on there. We'll buy that in a second. So we're gonna head down here and take a look at the compost section, which is right here. So here we are moving down this way, which actually that looks like a nice, that's a nice placeable area there too for 28 grand. So that's pretty cool. I like that they have that. I do like those on maps quite a bit. Those are one of my favorite parts of maps. Okay, so here we are at the compost factory, and I don't see any indicators for what's going to go here, which is nice that we should. Oh, maybe not. Do we not get it? We buy it? Compost. Maybe it shows up in here. No, I don't see it in there. Compost, huh? Let me see over in the... Wow, that's loud. Let me see over here in... Okay, let's see here. Compost. I swear I saw that as well on here. In the mod hub. Maybe not. Oh, I read it as a crop type, so it's probably just a crop type. I don't know what's going on here. This one might just be, these might just be like fermenting silos, maybe. Yeah, so maybe, oh, fill level straw. There we go. Fill level straw. And then over here, fill level straw. Okay, so I'm assuming you're going to take, you're you're going to take straw, place it in there, and ferment it. So that's okay. I think that's what's going on there. We were able to solve it. I might be Farmer Cut, but I'm definitely no detective. So we're slowly working our way through, and we'll check out the animal dealer just because we're down here. So coming down here, that's where we started up there, just to give you kind of a view of where we're at on the map here. So it's actually not a massive map, but there's a lot going on it. So down here is the animal dealer. So right here, animal dealer, which nothing's coming up because I'm in flight mode. So there's the animal dealer for you. Okay, there's that. Down here we have the agro shop. Let's see, that looks like it's almost gonna be a production facility there. So let's buy this for 35, and we'll take a look over here at it. So yeah, it looks like there's gonna be, oh, maybe it's just a lime station. Yeah, this looks like maybe just a lime station. So if we go into here, into the agro shop, there it is. The agro shop is going to take silage at a very low price. It's going to take manure and slurry. It's also going to take salt, and couldn't tell you what that is. Maybe fertilizer or lime. It might be a specialized symbol for it. I'm also going to take these two crop types here as well. So and again, I can't figure out what every crop type is. I just don't have the ability to do that. But those two I might be able to see in here. No, maybe not. It could be straw for any of those. I mean, there's so many different things it could be there. So I bet you that's a lime station. Let's see if we have anything that popped up with it in here. No, okay. So I bet you this is the sell point for the agro sale, and I bet you that is a liming station, since that's kind of what it looks like and what it would indicate. All right, so moving on, we're going to start working our way now that we kind of took a look at these, loop down here. We're going to take a look at the sugar factory and the desalination plant here in a second, or desalination, I guess would be, I think that's how you say it. So we're going to purchase this land, which has the sugar factory on it, $889,000. So pricey, pricey, pricey. And that's going to have this guy right here. So a lot of these factories are pricey, but again, if you're going to make that kind of money off them, factories would be that pricey in real life. Lots of inputs and outputs. This says cereal soft drink, so maybe this is the soft drink factory. Yeah, so even though it says sugar factory on the map, that's probably what it actually is. So we'll open that up. So inputs, it's going to take cereals, which is wheat, barley, oats, or millet. It's going to take hops as well, which is hops, and it's also going to take sugar pellets and diesel. So not sugar cane, sugar pellets. And then it's going to produce soft drinks and chaff, which is interesting. Chaff and soft drinks. Okay. That's nifty there. So we have that set up. Yeah. That's probably where the outputs are going to end up right there. But okay, moving over here. This is the desalination plant or desalination plant. We're going to buy it. $665,280. Okay, so moving into here. This is just, yep, you get water out of there. It looks like you put salt water into there, and you'll get salt and water. So, yep. That one's pretty simple. Desalination plant, we'll open that overview menu here. Production, salt water, and you get water and salt. So perfect. I do like that you kind of have to have a couple of different factories to build up on certain different things. Maybe if you wanted to build something, you kind of have to work your way up. But we're going to go ahead and sell off to clear out our menu. We're going to sell some of this stuff off just so we don't have 100 different things in our menu that we've already looked at. Sell that off, yes. Okay, and we'll sell that off, yes. Okay, so we are now going to move up here. We look at that. That's the milk factory. Yes, we already looked at that. So this is the next one up here we need to look at. Thinking it's that portion there. So that's $576,000 to buy that. And if we get out of that screen, that is the sugar factory. So the actual sugar factory is going to be up that way. So that's where you're going to need to take your sugar, is that soda factory there. But I bet you the sugar factory is going to produce our sugar pellets that we need. So here is the sugar factory. So coming into here. Oh, cool. This is cool. It's got it all in here. Very loud. But yeah, I couldn't tell you where everything goes. I mean, a lot of it's labeled. That's chaff, so that's probably an output there. But yeah, let's go ahead and the sugar factory here. So beet sugar. So if you put sugar beets, diesel, and empty pellets in, you will get sugar pellets and chaff. If you put cane or sugar cane in, you get sugar cane. or you put sugarcane in, diesel in, and empty pallets, and you can get sugar pellets and chaff. So depends on if you want to use sugar beets or sugar cane. So there you have it. And it also gave you this chunk of land back here. Am I correct there? Oh no, further back. So it also came with this chunk of land here. So I don't know if you wanted to use that or not, but you have it available now for you. You could, I guess, put a warehouse and store sugar there if you really wanted to, but that did come with that. So just to be aware of that. What is that on that? Is that the grass texture? That looks kind of cool. Yeah, the grass is pretty cool on here. Okay, so we took a look at that. Next over here we have the apple field. We have a soda factory, which, let me look over at my list here. So soft drinks factory, juices factory. So I wonder if this one is the juices factory. That's what that looks like, and I bet you they're just labeled wrong, because that looks like the soda factory because it's a soda can. It looks like it's going to be the juices factory because it's right next to the apple field and everything like that. Slaughterhouse, oil factory. There's a lot going on. Okay, so we're gonna buy, yes, we're gonna buy that. We're also gonna buy, while we're in this screen, yes, yes, yes. Okay, and we're gonna sell that one. Yes. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna look at the apple field here. So here is the apple field. So pretty cool. Got some different stuff going on here. Water there, water tank. Does this open up? It does. So I'm betting if you put down, or you give it the ingredients it needs, it will start having these trees produce fruit, would be my guess. So we go into global company, the apple field's up at the top there. Wow. Oh wow. I'm assuming each of these are the same. So apple tree 1 takes water, so water, fertilizer, which it can be manure, compost, fertilizer, slurry, liquid fertilizer, or digestate, and it also takes a treatment, which can be herbicide, lime, or salt. That's cool. And you get apples, and I'm assuming that these are all going to be like that. So that's cool. I'm assuming you have to go up to each one individually, so there's a lot going on that part there, but still very cool. Over here we have the, well, it says soda factory. I'm assuming this is the juice factory. Yes. Okay, which is right where we're at on the map here. So the juice factory, we open that overview menu. So if you want to make apple juice, you need apples, water, and empty pallets, and you're going to get juice pallets and chaff. If you want to make strawberry juice, you're going to need strawberry pallets, water, and empty pallets. Interesting. I don't know why I couldn't reuse those pallets, but you can't. And you're going to get juices pallets and chaff. For raspberry juice, you need raspberry pallets, water, and empty pallets to get juices and chaff. So nifty. So there's that for you. Moving further along, we took a look at those two there. So here we have, this is the slaughterhouse. So let's go into the map here. Slaughterhouse, open that up. Slaughterhouse is going to take either pigs or cows. So if you put pigs in, pigs and empty pallets, you're going to get meat pallets, ham pallets, and manure. Cows, you're going to put cows and empty pallets in, you're going to get meat pallets, manure. So you get ham with pigs and meat pallets. So I don't know, maybe just do pigs. I don't know. Anyhow, probably give you a way to make more money off of pigs than you normally would. It's probably going to be your manure output there, and then pallets are here, and then cows and pigs are going in those ones. Or cows, pigs, yeah, regardless. Okay. So going to the map here, we're going to dip down here. We'll take a look at the market market LIDL, and then we'll take a look at the oil factory. So the market ILDL is right here, which it looks like the sell point is probably back here. Yep. All right. And this is going to take, go down to the beginning here. Your basic crops, it's not going to take cotton. It's not going to take wool, milk, wood chips. It's going to take a lot of those specialized crops, which I'm just going to slowly go through. I'm not going to list them all off because we'd be here for years. That's probably going to be meat, and that's probably going to be ham, would be my guess, as far as those go. And then it's also going to take some of these guys down here, some of the different crops, carrots, onions, such like that. So there you have it. That's what that is going to take. Now, if we work our way over here now to the oil factory, so that's where we started up there. You can see the store off in the distance here, off right straight up that road. So if we went straight down the roundabout, you get here, or if you looped up around up the backside. So trying to make sure I'm still actually touring the map at the same time. So we're here at the oil factory. The oil factory, if we open that up, okay, so that's probably the oil, and is that in here? Okay, so juice, oil. That's probably the oil there. So anyhow, going back into here, oil factory. You can make canola oil, sunflower oil, olive oil, which is awesome. So canola oil, canola, water, and empty pallets. And you're going to get oil pallets and chaff. Sunflower, sunflowers, water, and empty pallets. And you're going to get oil pallets and chaff. Olive oil, olives, water, and empty pallets. And you're going to get oil pallets and chaff. Boy, I really want to play on this map, quite honestly. This is a really cool map. Okay. We're just going to buy that real quick since we're over here. Then we'll sell all these guys off. So that's going to be the pallet factory, and then we have a fuel point at the end here. So, oops, going this way. So pallet factory here, fuel point down there. So fuel point's pretty self-explanatory. You can buy fuel there. It looks like a gas station. So there you go. Pallet factory here. If we go into here, where's the pallet factory? Pallets factory. Open that. Production. You're going to put boards in. You're going to get empty pallets and wood chips. So there you have it. Pretty simple. That's probably what we would have expected. All right, let's sell off. Yes. We probably can sell off the BGA too now. We don't really need that. Oops. Oh, sell that. Yes. Sell. Yes. And sell. Yes. Okay. So we're going to take a look at point of sale 3. And then I think what we're going to do is loop around down the bottom side of the map. Looks like we got a little water area here. So we'll loop down here, take a look, point of sale 3. Take a look at the greenhouses here. The dryer, we'll take a look at the sheep pasture up here, and then we'll take a look at the farm silo and olive field down there. And we'll go down here and we'll take a look at the milk, another milk factory. Is there 2 of them? Ah, well, it's a dairy factory that says milk factory. So interesting. I wonder if they produce the same thing. We'll take a look when we get down there. Take a look at those sell points, and then we'll work our way back up this way. Take a look at this, and then I do want to fly around. Well, after we get rid of or take a look at everything, I do want to look at some of the crop types, the new ones that are in fields. So we'll travel around and do that after we look at everything, just to kind of see what those crops are going to look like and what textures they are going to have. All right, so let's start getting to it. So if we jump up here, working our way down here. So you could either take the main roads, take one of these side roads. There's some odd shaped fields on here, so course play may be advised, but here is a sale point down here. So this is point of sale 3, which is going to be another one of those ones that's going to be kind of a catch-all for most things. So yep, taking most crops, not cotton. All of those crop types. I'll go a little slower back just so you can kind of see. A lot of those specialty crops in there. Perfect. Okay. So there is point of sale 3. Now if we start looping down this main road here, looks like you probably could buy this as a farmyard maybe. You have a little storage shed here. Which is that? Those aren't bunker silos, are they? No, they're not. Okay. But in the map here, could you buy that? You could buy that and get a little farm setup going there. And it comes with that chunk of land over there too. Cool. All right. Continuing on. Sorry, got a little distracted there. Guess it doesn't matter. My job is to tour the map. So, heading down here, let's go look at the map here. So that just goes to a dead end. So that's where that goes, dead end there. We can see that. There's that water feature we have on the map, which I really like. It's actually really cool. Can you buy the... You can buy that for $1 million, and you probably put something on the island there. Well, let's just test that, because I'm curious. Yes. Let's go... Let's make sure there's nothing modded in here too while we're in here. Or any modded? Oh, so there's a couple of cool things in here. So warehouse. Yeah, a couple of different built-in mods there under that. Anything else under silos? Oh, what's that one at the end? Grain silo. So there's a grain silo that's modded at the end, which that takes wood chips. That's the only difference I see there. Sheds, nothing. Farmhouses, nothing. Okay, so let's go back. We'll place one of these guys. So yes, you can place stuff out here if you really wanted to do stuff out here, which is that's super cool. You could landscape a bridge and go from there. But yeah, anyhow. Sorry, I just thought that was cool. I thought I'd mention that. This looks like it's like the shell of a store. It looks like a store that like from like No Man's Land almost. But all right, going down here, moving on, we are going to have the greenhouses here. So we're going to go ahead and we'll sell that off. We don't need that anymore. That's right, I placed stuff on it. I can't do it anymore. All right, we'll buy that. Yes. So if we go into Control G here, the greenhouses, we open up, which the silage silo, by the way, on the map is out over here where the farm area is you start off with, but we'll look at that towards the end. Open that up. Wow. Wow. So this is how you get a lot of the cool stuff. It looks like lettuce, empty pallets, and any of those fertilizers and water, and you get lettuce. Tomatoes, same thing. Cauliflower, same thing. Red cabbage, same thing. Strawberries, same thing. Raspberries, same thing. So in the store here, I'm going to go with, I'm getting better guesses. Lettuce, tomatoes, cauliflower, red cabbage, strawberries, raspberries, and things. I don't know if those are. But hey, it's a start. So it looks like just most of them are just going to have it. You just go to the correct, or maybe you just put it in here and you get all of it? Wow, that'd be kind of nifty. I guess so. By the way, so it looks like that is how this works. But you could, if you didn't, like, let's say if you went in here and you didn't want to do all of them, you can, I think you can to auto start off on that and disable some of these since they're all different facilities. So if you just wanted tomatoes, you could disable the rest of them. And this one is auto start on. So it's disabled because there's nothing in there. But if you have auto start off, when you give stuff to them, they won't start up. So that's what I'd recommend probably, since it looks like they're all going to be working at the same time. If you need all of them, then great, you can produce all of them at the same time. But if you only need a couple of them, one of them, two of them, five of them, you know, whatever it may be, just be aware that that's an option for you. The dryer, I bet you that symbol has something to do with this symbol here. So we're going to go into here. We are going to, might as well sell that off. We're done with it. We're going to buy the dryer, 230,000, which, by the way, the greenhouses were 207. We're also going to buy that to make sure nothing pops up, and that guy there. So we're going to take a look at the olive field as well in a second. There's another farm style there and a sheep pasture. So coming down here, this is the dryer. So pretty cool. If we go into this one right here, the drying is going to take salt and hams, and you're going to get cured ham, which is cool. So that does make sense. That's going to be, that symbol right there is going to be cured ham, which is cool. That's awesome. So nifty. You can go further with production with that. And then you have, for all intents and purposes, a sheep pasture out here. So pretty nifty there. I need a drink of coffee now because I've been talking for 36 minutes as I'm recording. This is gonna be a longer video. Sorry, I'm trying. All right. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get dived into this one here. This is the olive field, correct? Yes, olive field, and you have a farm silo. So there's a farm silo, very basic there for you. Also, too, the farm silos look like they're going to take your basic crops and then going across. Let's see if they take anything else. Yes, they're going to take those two crops and that crop right there. So if we go over, looks like they're going to take millets and hops, possibly bamboo. So yeah, there you have that. But compost looks like water. But let's go into the menu here. Take a look at the olive field. Olive tree 1, so they're all going to be the same, it looks like. Again, we have water, fertilizers, and treatments, so any one of those, so very similar to the apple orchard, and then you're going to get olives. So fantastic. There you have that. All right, back into the map here. So we're going to head down this way here and take a look at that milk factory and see if it's anything different. We'll go ahead and sell this off and sell that off. Yes, okay. So you could keep following this road here, and then it can loop down, and you can see that's where we're heading. So there's roads that head back up towards the main portion, and then this goes down here. So we'll just zoom along here, and over there is actually a chicken coop, which we'll take a look at that in a bit too. So let's zoom down here. I could make us go faster, but this is fine. We do enjoy the scenery. It looks a little strange having that there, but I guess it also makes sense with that being a road that goes to nowhere. It's a little strange in some of the edges, I guess, but regardless, the draw to this map is going to be more probably the production. So anyhow, down here, we'll tag that. The bale sales back there, and then the point of sale is right there. So we can go ahead and untag that now. So bale sale, let's go into here. And, oh, it's going to be at the top. Bale sale, there's two, it looks like. I guess they're both going to take the same products. It looks like maybe bamboo chaff, maybe. Let's go across here. Highlight, untag, but highlight it. It's going to take silage, grass, hay, and straw, and that's everything. And it looks like both bale sales took it. So, and then going back, that's point of sale 2. That's right. So point of sale 2, we've seen what they take. It's going to be the same as the other point of sale. So there's that. And now we'll move on to our dairy factory here, which is 274,000. So let's go into the menu here. Plant milk factory. Oh, interesting. This is different. So it's millet milk, oat milk, or soy milk. That's super cool. So for millet milk, put millets and diesel in. You're going to get milk and pig food out. For oat milk, oats, diesel, you're going to get milk and pig food. For soy milk, soy and diesel, you're going to get milk and pig food. So that is pretty cool, actually. That's fantastic. So you don't even need cows if you wanted to do some of the dairy production. Gosh, this is so flippin' awesome. I can't get over this map. I'm really digging the production. I am sad that it can't come to consoles because of all that production, because it requires a global company, but still. La Coronea, that map that came, the 2.0 version, that came out, that had some cool production stuff for console, which I thought was pretty cool. But anyhow, moving over here, there is a chicken coop. There you have it. If you wanted to buy the chunk of land the chicken coop is on, it's $1.2 million because you get Field 18 with it. So there you have it. Okay, we're gonna head out, take a look at these guys over here. We have, it looks like a cow pasture out here. So this is a lot of the farming down here. I want to see what that red crop is too, but we'll take a look at the crops and how to harvest and plant and do all that sort of stuff with them in a little bit here. So here we go. I like how they have the symbols here as well. This is going to be a cow pen for you for all intents and purposes, and you also have a bunker cellar right next to it, which is pretty sweet. Down here you have a horse pen, which that looks like a pretty standard horse pen, so nothing crazy or special about that. Looks like you probably have a water point here if you wanted to. It's almost like a boat launch, which I saw one of those over at the other side of the map too. But yeah, so they have that stuff. Now we're going to loop up. I think we're just going to head straight up and take a look at some of this stuff. We got one more factory up there. Looks like the ensalada factory, which is salads in Espanol or Spanish for you. So I'm going to speed us up a little bit. We have a bit of a ways to cover here. All right, a little bit better. And then we'll take a look at the starting farm out there as well. And then we'll take a look at the equipment you start off with, at least in new farmer mode on the farm version. Obviously, I haven't taken a look at the other ones, but there you have another fuel point at this side of the map. So more coffee, and yep, there you go. Why isn't there a coffee factory? That'd be pretty sweet. That'd sell it for me, but this is point of sale 1. It's going to take the same stuff as the other point of sale, so we're not going to look at it. Over here we have, is this a pig enclosure? Yes, so we have pig enclosure. Looks like basically a standard in game one as far as I can tell, one of the large ones. A couple of bunker silos to buy this chunk of land up here. It's only 87,000 actually. That's actually really good, because if you look at animal pens, a large pig enclosure, which that's what that looks like to me, is 250,000. Even if it was a small one, it's still cheaper to buy this land than it is to get a pig enclosure. So that's kind of crazy. Across the way here, we have the materials shop, which they are going to take. Ooh, they're going to take fuel. Ooh, they're going to take beams, pallets, and boards. And they're also going to take these guys, which I think that's bamboo. And I think that's going to be like bamboo chaff for all intents and purposes. I don't know why I'm saying that a lot today, all intents and purposes, because I don't know, maybe it works. That looks like a nice little section of land. 66,000 for this chunk of land here, which you have beach access, so you can build a beach house on the grass there and have some equipment stored there. Anyhow, this is, okay, that's right, this is the salad factory, so we're going to go ahead and purchase this. It's $1.8 million. Jeez Louise, because it has all this worthless junk here that you get. You do get that row of houses there, which I don't know why you need it, but you get it. So let's go into the menu here and see if this is working out. It looks okay. Prepared salads, so vegetables 1 or vegetables 2. Vegetables 1 is going to be potatoes, carrots, and onions, so you need one of those. And then you also need either lettuce palette, tomato palette, cauliflower palette, or cabbage palette. And then you need oil, so you need oil palette. So any one of the types of oils. Oh, and salt and diesel. Salads have got to be a pricey item, as much stuff as they're demanding here. I'm going to guess it's going to be this guy right here. Yeah, 4,000 per 1,000 liters. I mean, still there's some pretty pricey stuff in here, but yeah. So, and then your output on that is going to be salad pallets and chaff. So a lot of them have waste product, which is kind of cool, because you have to deal with kind of like the waste and the excess and whatnot. So, okay, we have taken a look at all that stuff. We're going to head down here and take a look at, this is biodiesel. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the main farm, the biodiesel plant, then we're going to talk about crops on this map. So main farm is down here. Road kind of tapers off there. Big fields around here. Okay, main farm. I like the look of the equipment. Let's take a look at it in the garage. Okay, you start off with the Valtra A114, the Valtra T234, and the Russell Mash 330 combine. You also have a small trailer. a header for your raw mash, and you have a small plow, a small direct drill seeder, 3 meters, pretty nice. You have a decent sized loading wagon. Well, actually, that's the smallest one in game. Sorry, I'm thinking of the other ones. Small loading wagon. Then you have front loader attachments, a weight, and your grain silo. And those are the 2 things I placed uselessly. And you can also sell your farmhouse, which, who knows where that's at? Excuse me, who knows where that's at? Anyhow, yeah. So, chaff storage, that's kind of cool. Looks like maybe. Anyhow, you have your tractors, different equipment, your combines out there, that there, and then these guy is gonna open for you if you want to. Oh, these are cool. These storages? They look like storages. Again, I will miss stuff, so I can't get everything, but then you have our indoor storage there for you. And there's also a, looks like, yep, section there. You have parking area. There you go. That is the main farm, and I'm assuming this gate is going to open as well. So a nice little farmyard. I actually kind of like it. It's kind of cool. Nifty little setup there, and obviously start off with some decent land to get you going. Okay, we're going to hop up here to the final production point, the final section on the map that I want to check out, and then we're going to start talking about some crops on here, which I know this is going to be a long map tour. I couldn't shorten it up anymore. I'm sorry. So this is bale sale. It's going to take the same stuff as the other bale sale. It's right there for you. Now, this production plant, we're going to go ahead and purchase it. This is $352,000 to buy. So if we go into here, biodiesel factory, canola, biodiesel, sunflower, and soy. So canola is going to take canola, and you're going to get diesel and compost. So you can produce your diesel, save some money, it looks like. Sunflower is going to take sunflower, and it's going to give you diesel and compost. Soybean, take soybean and produce diesel and compost. So there you have it. That is all of the production as far as I can tell. So we're going to work our way backwards through the plants. So first, let's talk about bamboo. So bamboo, that looks like a close field up there. We're going to jump to this one here. So here is a bamboo field. So there you go. There's bamboo. Okay. So we know what bamboo looks like. Let's go into the store here and see what is going to harvest bamboo. Is it going to be a regular harvester? Yes, regular harvester is going to harvest bamboo. And then what kind of header is it going to use? It's going to use a corn header, which is nifty. So it's going to take a corn header. Normally we get a lot more on the other crop types, but and the helianthus, is that still going to just be? Ooh, I didn't see any. Looks like the helianthus headers aren't in here, which they're in base game. So that's strange. Are they in? Oh no, they're in here. Pfft, duh. Are that where they always at? Yeah, that's where they're always at. Never mind. I don't know why I was dumb like that. I thought they were in the other category, but I'm just losing it, and they still just take sunflowers. Okay. Planting them. Let's go to cedars first, because cedars normally are the answer. No. What about planters? Yes, planters to plant bamboo. And then if we go, again, just to reaffirm, here, this is going to be the bamboo symbol. I'm assuming that's bamboo chaff, like whatever's going to come out the back end of the combine. So we have that. Okay. Onions. There's an onion field down there. We're going to jump over to here. This onions, wheat. No, is this one over here? It's onions. Onions are growing here. So let's go ahead and go into the menu. Let's see is that one ready to harvest over there? Remove tops. Yes, let's jump over to that one. So let's jump here and we'll take a look at this onion field here since this one is ready to harvest. Okay, onions ready to harvest right here. So let's go into, well, onions, the symbol for them. We go over to there, that's symbol for onions. So in the store, that's a symbol for onions there. So they're basically a root crop price, which is way different than the ones I was doing on Sandy Bay. But anyhow, okay, back to the store. So harvesting onions, in the past, I've seen them have like separate ones in here, but these are all potatoes. If there's anything under the beets, no. Headers, those ones aren't going to take onions. What about corn headers? No. Okay, let's go. Could we getting tricky here? Harvesters. Okay, I make sure that they're not on there. Forage harvesters don't have onions on there. BEET technology. Oh, wait a second. Onion harvesting, carrot harvesting. Whoa, wait a second here. Okay, so there you go. There's your header remover, and you have some different onion equipment. So it looks like you have to go kind of big on the onions. Because I didn't see in here, I didn't see an onion category in here. No, I did not. Okay, so onions, that's how you're gonna harvest them. Planting them. Let's go to planters. No. How about cedars? Yes, use a cedar to plant onions. Okay, let's jump over to the next product, which is to be carrots. Are those ready to harvest? Yes, they are. Perfect. That worked out really well for us. So these carrots are ready to harvest. They should be, right? Yep, remove tops. Perfect. So those look super cool. I love that crop texture on there. Okay, in the menu here, so carrots, there's your carrots. We go over here. We knew those are carrots. Okay, planting them. Plant them with a seeder. Perfect. You can plant them with a seeder. Okay, harvesting them, I'm assuming is going to be done through the carrot harvesting. So yes, there you go. You have your carrot stuff, which this is nice. They gave you those on the carrot harvesting category here, but they didn't. Or no, they do. They do have the one that you can pull behind. Okay, never mind. I was getting a little crazy there. So they do have the pull behind ones. They're just all in those categories. Nifty. Okay, there's carrots. The next one is hops, which 14. Is that the only one? Yeah, and is it ready to harvest? No, of course not. Okay, we're going to do plant growth fast. We're going to jump over to, we're going to buy, just to make sure we save it, we're going to buy, yes, and then we're going to get this, while we're jumping over there, we're going to speed it up as we're flying to field 14 so we can go take a look at it as we get there. We need to head further that way. And let's go ahead and speed us up a little bit. Well, let's go on the map here. Are they ready to harvest yet? They're getting close. Okay, let's get us some more speed so we can get there a little bit faster. Okay, let's turn plant wither off. Yeah, there we go. Okay. 14. Where am I going? I'm lost again. I guess I can just jump to it, huh? Okay, 14. Here we are. Hops. Okay, there they are. Ready to harvest. There's hops. I mean, they have weeds, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and slow our time back down. Let's get us some sun back in here again, too. It's probably not going to do it right away, but yeah, but anyhow, and we'll get us back to noon. Okay, so hops are here. So we know hops are that section right there, and the artists are ready to harvest, right? Yep, okay. Ready to harvest at the far end of that, but hops. Okay, so that's their symbol. So in here, there's hops for you, which hops look like a decent crop. And then if we go into the store here, harvesters are going to harvest hops, and they're going to do that with a, nope, with a corn header. Okay, interesting. And then going over to seeders, nope, planters, there's hops. You're going to use a planter to plant hops, so there you go. All right, our next crop type down is millet, which is right there, and is it not ready to harvest at all? Another millet field. It's 30 ready to harvest. Yes, we're going to jump over to there. And here are millets, it looks like, yes? Yes, millets. Those are super cool. Those look awesome. Okay, let's go into the menu here. So we know millets are that symbol there. So if we go over here, millets are, there we go, there's millets. So there's their value there for you. Go back into the store. Millets are going to be planted with they're going to be planted with a seeder, I'm assuming. Yes, millets are planted with a seeder, and I'm assuming they're going to be harvested with a grain header. Perfect. Okay, next crop up, alfalfa. So alfalfa, I'm assuming, is going to be similar to other maps that I've seen it on. Let's go into planters. Nope. Seeders. That's alfalfa right there, so you can plant it with a seeder, which makes sense. Harvesting it, is it a mowing thing? Or do you harvest it? It looks like you, is that millets? Let me go back to the map here. Alfalfa has that symbol. Okay, let's go. So I'm going to say no, but I bet you it's going to get mowed, would be my guess. So alfalfa is going to be like a grass product, like it is on some maps. Some maps you harvest it with a combine. That's why I was just curious checking that. Forage corn is just regular corn. So I was looking into that as well. You do use a forage harvester. So I believe you do. Oh, you can chop. That's what that is. That's like bamboo silage or bamboo chaff. So you can do some of the other stuff as well in here. But yep, there's forage corn. You can also do hops, sugarcane. That's cool. Or not sugarcane, bamboo. That's awesome. Okay, but yeah, that's forage corn. So I'm guessing forage corn is like a cheaper, lower quality corn. It is planted with this guy right here. There's forage corn for you. So Okay, that is everything I can think to cover in this 1 hour video, just about, of everything on this map. So if you liked the video, drop a like down below. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel. And leave me a comment down below if I missed something or anything was different or weird or something like that. But I tried to cover everything I possibly could while showing you guys the map. So anyhow, guys, this has been Farmer Cop. Thank you for coming and watching.